Hi, my name is Mrs. Olszewski, and I am the Surgical Sciences instructor for A.W. Beatty Career Center. This program here is actually the first of its kind here at A.W. Beatty, but also the first program of its kind in the entire state. I am a certified surgical technologist, and I have worked for the last 12 years at UPMC St. Margaret's. At St. Margaret's, my surgical specialties were orthopedic spines, vascular, thoracics, robotics, and bariatrics. Among those specialties, I've also done a plethora of other surgeries that we provide at the hospital, from amputating someone's leg off to doing just groundbreaking surgeries that have only happened at that hospital. So it's been a really great experience for me. Here in our program, during the first year, you'll really just get a feel of what the operating room is and the different roles in the operating room. There are a lot of different jobs to be done, and every job is as crucial as the other. By the end of the first year, you will know a complete set of instruments for a surgery, as well as be able to move a surgical patient from their inpatient bed onto the operating room table and get them positioned for surgery. In our second year is when we really start to open up the skills of the operating room and a surgical technologist. You'll learn to scrub in for surgery, put on gown and gloves. You'll learn how to set up a surgical field and a surgical table for an operation. And you'll also start to get into how to set up those instrument trays for surgery, as well as getting into anatomy and physiology. Our third year here is when you really get to open up into the operating room itself. We'll get to go into hospitals, see surgeries. We'll have surgeons come in and do simulations with us during our school time, as well as provide valuable interview feedback and job information to really get you ready to either go on to school or go right into the hospital. Over your time here with us, during those 3 years, you're going to get exposed to a wide variety of surgeries and procedures that you can see in a hospital setting. Here in our program, we have many career paths that you can take upon graduation. You can always go on to school for different things like a surgeon, anesthesia. You can even get into a surgical sales rep, a surgical perfusionist, an operating room nurse, not just a surgical technologist like I am, and a sterile processing technician. There are many, many different paths that you can take. Just in this first year alone, we have students who would like to go to school for surgical technology. I have one that wants to go for anesthesia, and we even have a student who would like to be a neurosurgeon. This class will provide valuable foundations for all of those career paths. In the future of surgical sciences, we're going to have a really comprehensive operating room experience here. In our lab, we're going to have a full operating room suite as well as a sterile processing department, so students can really see the entire pathway of a patient's journey in the hospital. Additionally, we're going to have a full experience over several of our health programs here. So a patient essentially can start out in one program, pre-surgery, come over to us to have a simulation in our operating room for surgery, and then go to physical therapy to complete their journey. And that's really something that is only specific to A.W. Beatty, and it's a really unique experience. Because of my specific experience in the operating room, Surgical Sciences is going to have a really unique opportunity to have surgeons come in and speak to the class, actually participate in some of our simulations to where they'll be asking for the instruments. They will be calling the shots during the surgery and really give those students a real life perspective. Additionally, some other partners within the healthcare facilities are going to be coming in and showing us things that we really wouldn't see until we got into the operating room. Things such as power instruments that are used on things like total knees or total joint replacements. And it's just really something that even myself, when I went to college for surgical technology, did not gain that experience until I got into the hospital. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this video and watch this video. And I really hope to see you at Beatty next year, whether it be with us in Surgical Sciences or somewhere else in the building. It's a really great experience to take advantage of. If you want to get in contact with me, my email is vincenza.olszewski@beattytech.com. See you soon.